Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Emily, and today I'm going to share some eye-opening truths about why many senior women don't live past 85, and more importantly, what you can do to avoid these deadly habits after you turn 60. Stick with me until the end because I'm going to reveal the 5 habits that silently shorten lives and the science-backed ways to break free from them. If you care about living a long, vibrant life, please hit that like button right now. Comment below if you've seen any of these habits in yourself or others, and don't forget to subscribe for more expert health advice tailored especially for women like you. Why do so many senior women not live past the age of 85? It's a tough question, but one that deserves a thorough answer because knowing the reasons gives us power to change our own futures. When we look at the statistics, chronic illnesses like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer remain the top causes of death for women over 60. But it's not just the diseases themselves. It's the habits and lifestyle choices that quietly chip away at our bodies and shorten our lives. Understanding these habits and the science behind them is key to making the right choices every day. The first major habit that drastically reduces longevity is a sedentary lifestyle. Sitting for hours at a time, moving very little, is one of the biggest health risks we face as we get older. Our bodies were designed to move. Movement keeps our muscles strong, our joints flexible, and our heart pumping efficiently. When we don't move enough, our metabolism slows down, our muscles atrophy, and our circulation becomes poor. These changes set the stage for many chronic diseases, including cardiovascular problems like high blood pressure and stroke, as well as type 2 diabetes and obesity. Medical research consistently shows that women who engage in regular physical activity after 60 have lower rates of premature death compared to those who are inactive. Exercise doesn't have to be intense or complicated. Simple activities such as walking around the neighborhood, gardening, or gentle yoga can provide enormous health benefits. Exercise improves insulin sensitivity, reduces inflammation, and even boosts brain health by increasing blood flow and stimulating the growth of new brain cells. It also helps maintain balance and coordination, which reduces the risk of falls, a major cause of disability and death in seniors. The key is consistency. Even 30 minutes of moderate activity most days of the week can drastically improve health outcomes. For those who struggle with mobility or chronic pain, consulting a physical therapist can help tailor a safe, effective exercise plan. The benefits of movement go beyond the physical. Exercise also improves mood, reduces anxiety, and combats depression, which is often overlooked but highly significant for longevity. Next, we must talk about nutrition and hydration, 2 pillars of health that are often neglected after 60. Many senior women unintentionally fall into the trap of poor nutrition, sometimes due to changes in appetite, taste, or digestion. Some might skip meals, eat fewer fruits and vegetables, or rely heavily on processed, convenience foods that are high in sugar, unhealthy fats, and sodium. These poor dietary choices promote chronic inflammation in the body, a hidden but dangerous contributor to many age-related diseases, including arthritis, heart disease, and cancer. Dehydration is another silent killer in older adults. As we age, our sense of thirst diminishes, and many don't drink enough fluids daily. Even mild dehydration can cause confusion, urinary tract infections, kidney stones, and falls. Water is essential for nearly every function in the body, including maintaining blood volume, regulating body temperature, and flushing out toxins. To protect your health, prioritize a diet rich in colorful vegetables and fruits, whole grains, lean proteins like fish and poultry, and healthy fats such as olive oil and nuts. These foods provide antioxidants and nutrients that fight oxidative stress, a key driver of aging. Avoid sugary drinks and limit salt intake to maintain healthy blood pressure. And drink water regularly throughout the day. Even if you don't feel very thirsty, aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses unless otherwise advised by your doctor. The third habit that often shortens lives is neglecting mental health. Emotional and psychological well-being are deeply connected to physical health. Unfortunately, many older women face loneliness, social isolation, and depression, conditions that are sometimes dismissed as just part of aging. Yet, research reveals that chronic loneliness and untreated depression increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, weakened immune function, and even dementia. Stress hormones like cortisol, when elevated for long periods, damage blood vessels and organs. Maintaining strong social connections and mental stimulation can protect against these effects. Simple things like spending time with family or friends, joining clubs or community groups, volunteering, or even regular phone calls can make a big difference. For those struggling with mood disorders, seeking professional help from counselors or psychiatrists is vital. Mental health treatments, including therapy and medication when appropriate, have been shown to improve longevity and quality of life. Lastly, skipping medical checkups and ignoring symptoms is a dangerous habit many women fall into as they age. Regular medical visits are essential for early detection and management of chronic conditions. Many serious illnesses start silently and have no symptoms until advanced stages. High blood pressure, for example, is called the silent killer because it often causes no warning signs but significantly increases risk for heart attacks and strokes. Women might avoid doctors due to fear, cost, or feeling that symptoms are just aging. But delaying care allows diseases to progress unchecked. Getting routine screenings for cancers such as breast and colon, monitoring cholesterol and glucose levels, checking bone density, and discussing any new symptoms promptly with a healthcare provider can save lives. Early intervention not only increases survival rates, but can also reduce the severity and cost of treatments. Doctors also recommend vaccines like the flu shot and pneumonia vaccine, which are critical in preventing infections that can be deadly for older adults. Building a partnership with a trusted healthcare provider and being proactive about your health can make all the difference. The fourth deadly habit that significantly impacts the longevity of senior women is smoking and excessive alcohol consumption. Both habits cause extensive damage to nearly every organ in the body, accelerating the aging process and increasing the risk of numerous life-threatening diseases. Smoking, for example, is a leading cause of lung cancer, but its harmful effects extend far beyond the lungs. It damages the heart and blood vessels, increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes, reduces lung function, making breathing more difficult, and even affects skin elasticity, leading to premature wrinkles and a more aged appearance. Even if you've smoked for years, quitting now can dramatically improve your health outcomes. Your body begins to repair itself soon after quitting. Lung function improves, circulation gets better, and the risk of heart disease decreases over time. There are many resources available to help you quit smoking, including counseling, nicotine replacement therapies, and prescription medications, so don't hesitate to seek help. Excessive alcohol use is another serious issue that shortens lives after 60. While moderate alcohol consumption might be safe or even beneficial in some cases, heavy drinking damages the liver, weakens the immune system, and raises blood pressure. It also impairs balance and judgment, increasing the risk of falls and injuries, which are a leading cause of disability and death in seniors. Moreover, alcohol interacts with many common medications taken by older adults, reducing their effectiveness or causing harmful side effects. If you drink alcohol, it's important to limit your intake to no more than 1 drink per day, and less is always better. If you struggle with cutting back, talking to a healthcare provider can help you develop a safe and effective plan to reduce or stop drinking. The fifth deadly habit is the failure to manage stress and avoid relaxation. Chronic stress is not just an emotional burden. It has real, measurable effects on your body. When stress is ongoing, your body stays in a heightened state of alert, releasing hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. While these hormones help you react to immediate dangers, their long-term presence damages your cardiovascular system, suppresses your immune response, and increases inflammation throughout the body. Studies show that women who experience chronic stress and do not find healthy ways to cope have a significantly higher risk of heart disease, diabetes, depression, and even cognitive decline. Managing stress effectively is essential for maintaining good health and longevity. Simple practices such as deep breathing exercises, meditation, mindfulness, or even just spending time in nature can significantly reduce stress levels. Engaging in hobbies and activities you love, maintaining a social support system, and ensuring you get enough restful sleep every night are also powerful stress busters. If you find it difficult to manage stress on your own, professional counseling or therapy can provide effective tools and strategies. The sixth habit, closely linked to stress, is poor sleep quality. As women age, changes in hormone levels, medical conditions, medications, and lifestyle factors can disrupt sleep patterns. Unfortunately, many older women accept poor sleep as normal, but chronic sleep deprivation is a silent killer. Lack of quality sleep impairs memory, weakens the immune system, raises blood pressure, and increases the risk of diabetes and heart disease. Good sleep hygiene is essential. This means creating a sleep-friendly environment, avoiding caffeine or heavy meals before bedtime, keeping a regular sleep schedule, and limiting screen time in the evening. If sleep problems persist, consulting a healthcare provider is crucial to diagnose and treat conditions like sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome that may be interfering with rest. The final deadly habit I want to discuss is neglecting dental and oral health. This might surprise some, but the health of your mouth is closely linked to your overall health. Poor oral hygiene can lead to gum disease, which has been associated with increased risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and respiratory infections. Gum infections cause inflammation that can spread to other parts of the body, exacerbating chronic diseases. Regular dental checkups, brushing twice a day, flossing, and avoiding tobacco are essential steps in maintaining oral health. For seniors, dental care also impacts nutrition. If pain or missing teeth make eating difficult, it can lead to poor nutrition, which further harms longevity. By addressing these 5 deadly habits, smoking and alcohol misuse, unmanaged stress, poor sleep, and neglect of oral health, senior women can take control of their health and greatly increase their chances of living well beyond 85, with strength, vitality, and joy.